이동. 뭐야, 끝이야? 아니, 이러고 끝날 거는 굳이 만들어놔야 돼?
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
머리 저렇게 세팅하는 거 힘들겠지? 괜히 궁금해져서. 아, 맞아. 까마귀 온다 그랬지? 까마귀 보낸다고 했죠?
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
이제 곧 까마귀가 올 거야. 안 오네.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
미절이라고 했나 아까? 뭐지? 누구지? 나 오늘 택배 올 거 없는데.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd
아니,
like.
바빠도 세수는 좀 하고 오지. 무슨 일인데 그래?
No, it's fine. Come in.
얼마나 바빴으면은 세수할 시간도 없었겠니? 이렇게 눈치를 봐.
Pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
아니야.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady.
뭐지? 얘도
You've
중요한
always been
애인가?
kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here.
아, 마저리,
Of course,
그래.
milady.
미저리가 뭐지? 미저리 어서
You work for
들어갔는데.
Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
7년 전이
사실?
뭐야?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
왜 나한테 물어보는지
I heard
말해주는지
them arguing
물어봐야지.
about House Forrester and
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
아씨라니. 번역 잘해놨네. 이렇게 왔다 갔다 해요. 실수가 없네,
Marjorie,
실수가 없어.
You're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
근데 그 머리는 세팅하려면 얼마나 걸려요? 다
On
머리가
the day
세팅하기
you
힘들게
arrived in
생겼어.
Highgarden, I thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family.
다 말은 그렇게
I
하지.
feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you
일단
must
칭찬
not
한번 해주고.
despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's
머리
Landing,
모양이
now that
신기해서.
I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
북부인 신하가 얘 얘기하는 거겠죠?
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an
얘 성격을
apology
뭘로 잡아야
of some
되지?
sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
뒤에 따라다니는
I wouldn't ask
애는
this of you if it were not
저 무슨
important.
표정이야?
I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I cannot apologize, my lady. I'm not a traitor.
I know you're not, but you must find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
그래요. 선을 지키는 한도 내에서 비위를 맞추도록 하죠.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive
선을
us.
지키는? 맞추는? 뭐든. 아, 굳이 저만큼만 열고 저렇게 들어가야 돼?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
적당히 포커페이스를 유지하면서
Good luck.
야부리를 털어라. 그 얘긴가? 쓸데없이 문을 무겁게 만들어놔가지고.
You can do this.
아, 내가 걸어가야 돼? 아, 계단이군요. 나는 또 절하는 줄 알았네. 아, 나 좀 빨리 걸으면 안 되니?
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely
얼굴
this
상처.
evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your
전쟁의
permission,
그건가?
allow me to
전쟁
introduce
흉터?
Lady Mira of House Forrester.
어려운 말 쓰네.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel.
아, 무릎을 꿇어야 됐나요? 저
House
요새 무릎이 안
Forrester is a
좋아서.
northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
관절염이 좀.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark.
기수?
A
깃발
house
들고
of
다니시다는 얘긴가?
traitors.
They were the wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
뭐가요? 영악하다뇨.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did say the loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation.
에이, 대답을
Not to
피하다뇨.
question
똑바로
what she
말해줄
really
뿐이에요.
thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
어쩔 수 없지
He
뭐.
is the warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
뭘 그렇게 다 안다는 듯이 떠들어? 기분
Old
나쁘게.
allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
이건 어렵군. 아, 이건 어쩔 수 없다. 잠깐만, 나 침묵했니? 클릭하려고 클릭을 했는데.
Perhaps not then. It would be a shame to see
너무
it
늦게
fall
했군.
into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to
클릭이
prevent
안
it from
됐네요.
happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
There are limits, Your Grace.
Perhaps, but not if your house faces potential ruin.
What would you have the girl do,
아까 거
Cersei?
대답을 했어야
It's
되는데.
not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the
나한테 뭘
war?
물어보려고 그러는 거지?
Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
쓸데없는 걸 물어보네.
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quick.
그래, 그냥 직구로 물어봐요. 귀찮게 말 돌리지 말고.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
지도 왕은 아니면서.
And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve,
되게 이상한 거
what would
물어본다니까.
you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can
에이,
play
비겁한
games.
대답이라며.
Who do you choose?
그런 질문 하는 당신이 이상한 거지. 잠깐 방금 뭐라고 했어요? 방금 뭐라 했지? 방금 뭐라 했는지 못 봤는데.
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The
Ah.
most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
이건 어쩔 수
I'm not
없죠.
quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising,
저
I
뭐야,
suppose, for a northern
마저리?
girl.
마저리 맞죠?
But not
마저리한테
very
미안하지만
encouraging either.
일단 얘도 목은 붙어 있어야겠지 않습니까?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
얜 뭐지? 얘가 마음에 들었나? 왜 이렇게 감싸지?
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once.
그건
At the
아니겠지?
tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
괜히
Thank you,
부탁하기도
Lord
그렇고
Tyrion. That's very
넋두리
kind of you
놓기도
to
그렇고
say.
띄워주긴
That
합시다.
certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased.
아니 나도
It
그렇게
was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you.
어쩔 수 없잖아. 얘
But I'm
얘도
sure
목이
she has
붙어
your
있어야
best
되긴
interests
하니까.
at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them.
아 그래서
We
옆에서
must
보호해준
find our
거군요.
amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
슬슬 속내를 보이시죠?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
또 어려워지네.
Are you willing to risk that?
하지
It
뭐.
may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
되게
3
가벼운
beautiful
선택.
bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North.
다시
King's
만나자는 건
Landing can be a nest
제
of
목이
vipers to the
붙어있게
energy.
잘 부탁드린다는 얘기입니다.
Mira, I was worried.
아까 뒤에
How was
같이
it?
따라다니던 그 애인가 보네요.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true.
누가 누군지를 알아야 이게.
And
뭔 소리 하는지
over in
알아듣지.
Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun.
원래 배치 기억은 하고 있니?
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him.
조프리가 누구지?
And he's always treated Lady Marjorie
조프리가 누구야? 아까 걔인가?
well.
아까
Which is
걔겠죠?
more than you can say for his mother.
I don't want to be queen no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners.
아예
make a
그렇게까지
perfect
높은 자를
scepter.
바라진 않아요.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as
아,
queen of the
칠왕국이
7
맞았구나.
kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
아, 그럴 때는 월급만 세게 주세요.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
혼나겠군.
Well,
사과해야지.
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
저 말은 자기는 만족을 하지 않았단 얘기죠. 사라고
King's
해서 말로
Landing
하지
can be
그냥.
exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to
아까 내가
Cersei
했던 말에
were brave,
속뜻을
but I
알아차려달라는
know you
얘기입니다.
must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
얘기해볼까? 믿어도 되겠지?
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
아니야,
It's about my family.
있어도 되나, 세라? 있어도
I
되려나?
trust her.
그래, 빠지면 또 서운해하겠지. 아, 근데 제 입 가벼울 것 같단 말이야. 아이씨. 너 말하기만 해봐, 입 꼬매버릴 거야.
Go on. Ask.
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown... Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's safety.
동정표를 얻자.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week.
이렇게 강하게 말할
I would
거라고
never
생각을 안
ask this
했는데.
of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
꽤 길군. 꽤 빨리 진행하고 있다고 생각을 하는데도 기네요. 아, 괜찮아. 에이, 놓치자, 그걸. 큰일 났네, 이거. 무슨 소리야, 이게? 아주 고문하는 건가?
Let's play a little game, shall we?
뭐지? 도둑놈들인가?
Did you know my
아!
the skins of their enemies as a coat?
아! 들켰다. 아, 벌레. 잡았다. 잠깐만 기다려봐. 소리 지르지 마봐. 벌레 이거 잡아. 어디 떨어졌냐? 모르겠네.
Not my best work, unfortunately.
어떻게 해야 돼?
I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that
이거 뭐 어떻게 해야 되는 거야?
bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat.
되는 게 없는데?
As my father likes to say,
아, 이거 스페이스바를 누르면 일시정지가 되는구만.
few secrets, but the flayed man,
아,
the flayed man holds none.
아, 계속 보면 걸리는구나.
The warden of the north.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
벌레.
Shh! Listen.
벌레 소리. 여름이라 그래, 여름이라.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
가만히 있어. 괜히 움직이면 걸려.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
좋아. 얌전히 있길 잘했죠? 저 사람 살아있을까? 왠지 내가 움직여야 될 것 같았지. 이 X2는 뭐지? 끔찍해. 따가워. 쓰라려.
Lord Ethan,
잔인한 새끼. 씨.
as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
그것도 누구야?
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
타령의 도둑질이라.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief.
때리지
We're
말고.
supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
그럴 것 같죠?
2 shields and 3 spears.
일단 물어나 봅시다.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
아니 그만 때리고.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
손골을 풀어야지.
You'll
아니
address
그만
him as Lord.
때리라고. 뭐야?
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh
그래
punishment.
죽일 것까지는
Men are on
아닌데.
edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
어릴 때 괜히 잔인하게
Send him to
해봤다.
the war.
반감만 살지 않을까? 근처에 두고 일 시키면 안 돼?
Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man.
뭐라는 거야? 네가 그렇게 말 안 해도 살려줄 거니까 그냥 조용히 하고 있어. 매 벌지 말고.
Please, my lord.
아 잠깐만.
My family depends on you.
오호라. 오호라. 이게 있구만. 하지만 봐줌.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget
뭘
what
어떻게
debt to
갚아?
you and to
노동력으로
this house.
갚아야지.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again.
사적인
The
얘기는
Sentinel
개인으로
can help you in the
말씀해달라고
face
했어.
of
그리고
disloyalty. You need
어제도
someone
방송
you
치고
can trust by your
그저께도 방송 일찍
side.
꺼서
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen
누굴 줘야
Sentinel
될까?
then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
뭐야, 지금 움직여야 되는 거야? 아니지? 누구 줘야 돼? 어렵구만. 쟤 줘야 될 것 같... 아, 쟤 주면은 너무 나댈 것 같고 안 주면은 반란 일으킬 것 같고.
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your Sentinel?
No, I'm not ready just yet.
Let me know when you are, my lord.
그때 돼서 말하라는 건가? 왜 올라온 거야? 되는 게 없는데? 뭘 하고 싶어서 올라온 거지? 아, 이럴 때 좀 시프트 누르면 빨리 걷네?
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
여러 가지로 어렵구만. 누구를 줘야 되냐?
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength.
잠시만요.
And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
I'm honored.
Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
No, he's not our enemy, but he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
그다음에
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out. Slash right. That means now.
쟤한테도 대화가 될까? 되긴 하네요.
Sword up.
이 동그라미가 안 뜨던데요? 떴었나?
Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
이번 에피소드는
Many
거기까지일 것 같아요.
decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
네, 원래 탈영병한테 좀 강하게 해야 되는 건 맞긴 한데 일단 대화를 한 다음에 저 왕갑을 주도록 하죠. 얘한테 얘기하는 거였죠?
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
그냥 갑자기 주는 건 좀 아니고 왕갑을 이번 에피소드는 거기까지인가? 왕갑 주는 데까지? 미리 다 와서 기다리고 있었군요.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
대충 정해놓긴 했습니다.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
기대한다. 얘 주려고요?
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
일부러 줬어, 일부러.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
쟤는 그러지
Our
않아도
scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've
배신하진
no
않을
time to
거예요.
waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
나 아래 거 누르려고 했어.
He doesn't scare me.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You'd gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel.
아니,
I know this.
파수꾼 됐다고 그렇게.
He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
파수꾼 들먹이지 말고.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us. You must make your opinion known.
불렀다고.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My Sentinel is skilled in the ways of war. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
교섭을 했어야
Meet him
되나?
at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
어려워.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
어딜 가려고?
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
그릇이 크다고 봤는데 아니었네.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
아, 왜 이렇게 다 한마디들
There will always
하고
be
가.
those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter, but what's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister, and we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things,
아이,
and
그건
that's
모르는
not
거예요.
what I want either. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious. But you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But...
I'm not like that. But I don't need to be, do I?
No. But you need someone who is standing beside you.
불안한데. 결국엔 불러오겠네요.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
그래, 일단 데리고 와서 보자.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
왜 이렇게 길어? 왜 이렇게 길어? 챙겨놔야지. 안 들키겠지? 아니, 나 저거 선택하면 끝날 줄 알았는데. 아, 이건 챙기면 안 될 것 같아.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
에이, 아, 그런가? 그럴 수도 있나?
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
잠깐만. Ah, shit.
You've nothing to say?
Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady.
얘가 도움을 줄 것 같긴 하죠? 열쇠를 쓸 것 같은데.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you. Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
쟤한테 열쇠를 줬으면 안 되나? 아, 제가 타이밍 또 놓쳤나요?
Where the bloody hell is Duncan?
He should be here.
Ah, fuck him if he's angry. We'll do without him.
들킨 것
And
같죠?
without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
The gods haven't favoured us, have they?
My lord, remember our words. Iron from ice. From that which seems hopeless comes strength.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber?
아까 그놈이네.
Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
불낼 생각이군.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
얘가 영주였어?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the Warden of the...
얘가 그 볼튼 계열하는 거군요.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, shall we begin? We do not wish to waste your time.
I'm afraid it's too late for that. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so?
그럼 얼마나 최고품인데. 오, 이 새끼 봐라. 그런 식으로 실험을 하네.
Bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
못 만든다는 얘기죠?
Time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing.
양아치인가?
We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say.
무릎 꿇을 것까지는 아닐 것
I
같아요.
only kneel to the king.
Is not the Warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots.
요강까지.
I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester.
일단 불려보내야 될 것 같아요.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army.
딴 사람들 막 죽이고 다니지 말든가.
Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little
들켰군.
That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not.
기수가문이 뭔데 그래? 입장이.
So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone.
뭐 죽으라고?
Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
쌍냐? 아니 생양아치인데?
But
the Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves.
You can't do that.
지금 죽이자.
You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees.
The foresters have been tending ironwood for thousands of years. The Whitehills had ironwood once, but now those hills are bare.
다 갖다 베어가지고.
Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord,
half of
이 조건은
something
받아야
is
될 것
better
같죠?
than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
안 되는데.
They'll help maintain the king's peace.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
아니 뭐 니 할 바 아니야. 니가 놓는다는 건데. 큰일 났는데.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
The seven hells he will.
That's...
안돼 지금 쪽수로 밀려.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
어떻게 죽일 수 없었을까?
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
아, 끌려가겠네.
She's quite pretty. Your sister. I suppose you can stay.
뭐야, 그러면 동생 데려가려고?
Aren't you the bold
아니구나.
lord?
아!
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord.
뭐야? 벌써 죽어?
Far too much trouble.
Ethan!
My lord!
Oh, no!
I knew you'd bend the knee eventually.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
Ethan. Oh, come on.
However, the foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Brian!
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to
단단히
meet
미친
again
새끼였네.
sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the maester, quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mother!
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
You will not take
Stop
him!
them! Please, Ryan, please! Let me go! Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
너무 빨리 죽는데? 근데 이제 시작이라고?
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties.
게런드 얘기하는 거죠?
Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again.
아, 그리고 그
Our
애셔?
house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
뭐 시킬라 저래 또? 뭐야 넘어가네? 크레딧 볼라 그랬는데. 자, 아무튼 왕자의 게임 에피소드 1은 여기까지.